Hi cuties, welcome to social video session. Cuties, first of all, I wish to give good round of applause to you and your parents for sending your test mark, CWO, book activity, everything on time. Very good children, keep it up. This is the continuation of the last session. In the last session, we have discussed about hydrosphere, second unit. Hydro refers to water. Sphere refers to earth. So water which is present on our earth. Here under this topic we have discussed hydrosphere and importance of hydrosphere. In hydrosphere we have discussed the amount of water which is present on the earth. So totally 71 percentage of area is covered by water. Okay children, here in this only 1% only accessible, remaining are salt water and remaining fresh water, but in this 1% only accessible. And importance of hydrosphere. Hydrosphere is very important because we need water, animals also need water, as well as the plants also need water. So, hydrosphere is very important to us. Children, today we are going to discuss the types of water bodies. There are so many types of water bodies. Here, first we are going to discuss oceans. Oceans are vast water bodies that usually separate continents from one another. The water is salty in nature. There are 5 oceans on earth. They are Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Southern Ocean, and Arctic Ocean. Look at this map. Already you have marked this map also. You know the continents, 7 continents and 5 oceans. Okay. Shall we recall? Look at Pacific Ocean. Our earth is circle in shape. So Pacific Ocean is shown in the right side and left side. But both are same only. So Pacific Ocean and Indian Ocean and Atlantic Ocean, Southern Ocean, Arctic Ocean. So you look at this picture, the oceans are separates the continents. It look like it separates the continents. The water bodies are separates the continents. But all the water bodies are same. Okay, there is no separation. Each are connected to everything. There is only one water body, but it was named differently. Shall we see the origin of ocean here? First of all, Pacific Ocean. Pacific Ocean is the largest of all oceans. The Pacific spreads over 64 million square miles. The name Pacific comes from the expression Mar Pacifico that was used by the Portuguese explorer Ferdinand Magellan in 1520 to describe the calm waters of the ocean as he saw it. So Pacific means peace. So it was named as a Pacific Ocean. The water body is peace, calm. There is no strong wind. So it was named as Pacific Ocean. Next we are going to see Atlantic Ocean. Here Atlantic Ocean is the second largest ocean. It covers around 32 million square miles. In Greek mythology, Atlas, a person is Atlas. Atlas, son of the Titan Lepidus and Oceanide Asia or Clymene, was ordered by Zeus to uphold the weight of the heavens upon his shoulders as a punishment into eternity. He gets the name Atlas from the Atlas Mountains of Northwest Africa. Here, now the Atlas Mountain is located in northwest of Africa and personifies strength, vigor. The name Atlantic is inspired by Atlas and the waters of the west coast of Africa came to be referred as Atlantic. Next we are going to see Indian Ocean. Indian Ocean spread over 28 million square miles. The Indian Ocean gets its name from the Indian coast that served as a reference for early maritime explorers. This is the only ocean to be named after a country, India. Next we are going to see Southern Ocean. Southern Ocean covers 20.32 million square miles in the southern hemisphere. The name Antarctic refers to the opposite of Arctic, while Arctic Ocean lies in the northmost part of the earth and the Antarctic or Southern Ocean covers the southern part of a planet. So it is called the opposite of Arctic. Next we are going to see Arctic Ocean. Arctic Ocean is the smallest of all oceans, covering just 5 million square miles. The ocean gets its name from the Greek word Arctos, meaning bear. Early Greeks identified the constellation Ursa Major or Great Bear Constellation as a navigational guide pointing to the North Star or Polaris. Next we are going to see the next water body, seas. Seas are also vast water bodies but smaller than oceans in size. They are partly closed by land and opens up to the ocean. Sea water is salty in nature. Example, Arabian Sea. Not only Arabian Sea, but also lot of seas are on the world. So we are going to see some seas alone. List of few seas. Arabian Sea, Caribbean Sea, Bering Sea, Baltic Sea, Sea of Japan, South China Sea, East China Sea, Mediterranean Sea, Red Sea, White Sea, Black Sea, Yellow Sea, Caspian Sea, North Sea and so on. Lot of seas are on our earth. Here Red Sea, White Sea, Black Sea, Yellow Sea, some colors are given, so don't confuse with that. All the waters are same in color only. There is no different color, but it was named differently. Let us know. It is incredible that a wide variety of Earth's living organisms exist within the oceans. Yes, it is sure. Living organisms, lot of living organisms which is on the inside the ocean water. Here, some of the longest flowing rivers in India are Ganges, Yamuna. These are located in the North India. Then Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri. These three are the important rivers in the South India. Here, look at this river map. There are a lot of rivers are given. Look at the northern side. Here, Indus, Jhelum, River Ravi and River Satluj River Chenab, River Ganga, River Yamuna, River Brahmaputra, River Mahanadi, River Godavari, River Krishna, River Kaveri, River Narmada, River Dapti. Look at this southern part of India. Here, there are four important rivers in the southern side. Kaveri, Krishna, Godavari, Mahanadi, as well as Narmada and Dapti. Here, the first four, Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, these are end into the ocean in the Bay of Bengal, Bengal water body. Here, Narmada and Dapti river alone, which end into the Arabian Sea. Children, have you all cleared this river map? If you are clear, take a river map and mark all the rivers and share it to me. There is an activity is given in your book. Describe a water body that you have visited. So, nearby water body is Kaveri. I think everyone know about Kaveri, isn't it? Okay. You should write any 5 sentences about Kaveri in this blank. And this activity also you should share to me. And some other water bodies also we are going to see. First we have seen oceans and seas. Next we are going to see rivers. Rivers are large streams that flow over the land. Rivers are fresh water bodies which generally begin at mountainous area. They usually drain in oceans or seas. Now we have seen, in the southern side 4 rivers are which drain into Bay of Bengal, and another 2 rivers, Narmada and Dapti alone, which drain into the Arabian Sea, isn't it? So all the rivers which drain at the end, which drain into oceans or seas. Example, Ganga and Kaveri river is given. Next water body is lakes. A lake is a water body surrounded by land on all the sides. Lakes can have salt water or some lakes have fresh water. Example, Dal Lake. Next water body is Gulf. A gulf is a large area of an ocean or a sea that is surrounded by land. Example, Gulf of Kutch. So, Gulf of Kutch is near, very close to India. Next water body is a bay. A bay is a body of water which is partially enclosed by land. That is, 3 sides are covered by land and another one side is water body, ocean. Okay, it has a wide mouth opening of land and is joined to the sea or other large water bodies. Example, Bay of Bengal. Look at Bay of Bengal is large, Yes. Next. Here there is a name of a lake is given, Samar Lake. It is a salt lake which is located in Rajasthan. It is one of the important inland salt water lake in India. Name some water bodies in your locality. So we have only one river name, and if you know some other name of a water body also, you can write in the blank and you can share it to me. So maybe lakes are given. Lakes also located in our area, and waterfalls also located some close to our area. So you should ask from your elders and list out the name of a water body which is located near your locality and share it to me. Okay, children? Next water body we are going to see lagoon. A stretch of salt water separated from sea by a low sand bank. Example, Lake Silica, which is located in Odisha. So, mostly this is used for transportation. Next water body is strait. A strait is a narrow stretch of water which joins two larger water bodies. Example, Palk Strait. It joins the Bay of Bengal and the Indian Ocean. So it is located between India, southern India and Sri Lanka. Between Sri Lanka and southern India, a small gap is there, small gap of water body. So that is small narrow gap of water body is called strait. So this strait connected the Bay of Bengal and big water body Indian Ocean. Okay, next we are going to see waterfalls. Waterfall forms when a river flows from a great height. Example, Kuttalam waterfall. So when the river originated from the mountain, when it started forcefully and it fallen from a great height from the mountain to down land area, low lying area. So if it is fallen with great force is called the water bodies, waterfalls. That water body is called waterfalls. Example is Kuttalam waterfall. Shall we recall what we have learned today? We have learned so many types of water bodies. They are oceans, sea, rivers, gulf, bay, lagoon, strait, waterfall, lakes. Okay, children, shall we meet in the next class? Thank you, children. Have a nice day.